Are you wondering if your insomnia will ever be cured? If maybe there isn't a cure out there because your insomnia is just lasting forever and ever and ever and it feels like nothing is working? If so, this video is for you. So I know how frustrating it is to have insomnia last way longer than you expected. You keep trying all these things, meeting all these specialists, trying absolutely every supplement and pill and everything, and then nothing works. You still continue to day after day after day not get the sleep that you need. And I totally understand, but I am here to tell you that there is a cure, that you can overcome insomnia. It is possible. If I can do it after having insomnia for more than 20 years, you can too. It just took me a long time to figure out how to do it. And now that I do, I'm here to teach you. Now, obviously, I won't be able to teach you how to do it all in this video, but I do want to teach you about why it is possible to overcome it and just a general idea of how you can start to approach your insomnia and start to overcome it. So the way our insomnia starts is sort of unique, but the reason we have insomnia is not. We all have the same reason that we have insomnia still, and that's the hyperarousal. So yes, something in the beginning started with maybe a stressful event or a side effect from a medication or just something traumatic happened in your life or whatever it is that caused some disruption in your sleep, caused a few days of bad sleep. That's how the insomnia didn't start at that point, but you started to have these nights and then you're like, oh, this is weird. I need to fix it. I need to do something. And you're like, okay, well, I'll go take some melatonin. You go buy some melatonin, you try, it didn't work. Melatonin can't make you sleep. Then you're feeling a little more worried and stressed and frustrated, like this didn't work. What is going on? You're starting to increase the hyperarousal right there. And then you try something else. And then again, you don't sleep. Sleep is a passive process. You can't control it or make it happen. We just get out of the way. Anyway, continuing on. So then you don't sleep again. Now you're starting to really worry. You're scared. Now you're starting to have that fear-based reaction to sleeplessness. Insomnia begins with that fear-based reaction. And then you're starting to do all this problem solving, trying to fix the issue, trying to avoid having sleepless nights. And then your brain is identifying sleeplessness as a threat. Your brain can't tell the difference between a physical threat and a perceived threat. It just knows that you're fearing something and you're trying to avoid it and escape it. So your brain thinks there's a threat out there. Now your fight or flight system is activated. Now your hyperarousal levels are going up. And then your brain at night is starting to have these fears. What if I don't sleep? And you're having all this worry and this hyperarousal is going up. And just every single thing that we keep trying to fix our insomnia is strengthening or is affirming in the brain that there's a threat out there, and it's strengthening the threat level. It thinks there's a bigger threat than there is because nothing is working. You keep trying these things. Everything is failing. Now, there is a difference between disrupted sleep and insomnia. Insomnia, like I mentioned, is that fear-based reaction. Disrupted sleep is something we all go through occasionally, or we get with our medications and hormones, where we wake up a lot, or just basically very disrupted sleep. If we don't have a fear-based reaction, we don't worry about it, then we fall back asleep right away. But when we have those fear-based reactions, oh my gosh, I'm awake again, that's when it's going to make it start taking longer and longer and longer to fall asleep. This is where the issue, or where insomnia begins, that reaction to the disrupted sleep. So there is no medication, supplement, or gadget, even sleep medication isn't technically making you fall asleep. It's kind of a placebo effect, but I have a whole nother video and post on that. Too much to go into right now, but nothing can make you sleep. Nothing. Even sedatives, they don't make you go to sleep. Our sleep is a passive process, and we are only getting in the way of this passive process through all this trial and error and frustration and worry and fear and We're just trying to control our sleep. The more we try to control sleep, the less we're gonna sleep. So the only thing we can do to overcome insomnia is to get out of the way of our sleep system. Stop trying to control the sleep. Let go of the battle. Let go of trying to escape. Let go of all this trying and trying and trying, so that your brain can start to see that you're safe. If you are awake at night, instead of reacting in fear and trying all these things. And I have a rooster that lives inside half the day, so don't mind him. But you got to show your brain that you're safe by not trying to escape sleeplessness. And that's pretty much it. And that's basically what I go over in my whole sleep makeover program, is how to teach the brain that you're safe. It's too much to go through in here, but that is an idea of how you can start to begin to approach your insomnia. I better get off because I think all the roosters are going to start crowing in the video. I'm curious, have you ever believed that your insomnia wasn't going to be able to be cured, that you were going to have it for life? Let me know below. I'm curious how many of you have had that experience, because I thought so too. That's it. I hope